Hi everybody, it's me. It's almost time for Sterling, so I thought I'd throw a little video out before we get started. How you doing? So listen, I had a weird dream last night, and what's interesting is my son started talking about something, and that's the dream I had. I'm like, oh my God, I dreamt about this. So let me tell you what it was. Once again, it was a dark-haired woman, but it wasn't the woman that was at the dream I had when I was voted president in the White House. And this woman was taking me backstage to the debate. So I could see Trump and I could see Biden and I could see this. It wasn't going good for Trump. And so what's interesting is that when they came off the stage and they go back, it's like they're different people. And Trump and somebody else was standing with him, and they were saying, you know, if you don't come after me, I'll drop everything. I won't create the madness that I plan on creating if I lose and you start to criminally prosecute me. So, you know, Biden did say that he would not let it go. But it was interesting because I almost felt like they were considering it in the dream because they don't want the chaos that he can create. It's almost like once he's gone, once Trump is gone, it's going to create chaos by the cray-crays that are in there. And it's just one thing after the other. So it doesn't end when Trump is gone. Do you see what I'm saying? There's no, although more people will vote for Biden than they will for Trump, they're really, unless they accept the terms of Trump, they're just trying to get peace so they can get down and clean everything up that he created. I don't see his backup team getting not hit. Pompeo and all those guys are going to get hit. So it was really weird. I got to hold up. My son is here. So the dogs, I told him, because he's sitting outside chillaxing, I said, if you want to go outside, you stay outside. You don't bother me. And they were sort of hesitating, and then they said, okay. They wanted to go outside. Now they're both drooling at the door. It's supposed to be 107 degrees here today. Yeah, thank God I got central air and heat, but my power may get shut off on and off, so we'll find out. Also, I wanted to, my birthday is Tuesday or Thursday, September 10th. My grandson will be 7 on Monday. Don't send me stuff, please, but thank you for the thought. I'll tell you how old I am, but I'll never tell you my weight. But look at what my son's girlfriend sent. This is Lulu and this is Jack. Looks just like him. And I marked on my Twitter the other day, the dogs were they were up on my bed, and I had my TV on in my main windows there, and they're just growling and barking, and I'm like, God, who's outside? Sometimes the guy with the horsey, I call it the horsey. Sometimes the horsey goes by. And I was like, what's outside? And I go over, and they're not barking at anything outside. They're looking right at the TV, and there's that orange face. You know, they had his full face. And I mean, they were, I was like, good dog. Isn't that amazing? I don't know, it was because I talk trash about them and I scream at them all the time. Maybe they know, bad guy. Mama says that's a bad guy. So anyway, I thought that was cute. So I just want to take a look, see, will they actually do something on some sort of deal with Trump to get him to get out. Or I'll tell you, he was totally different backstage with Biden, and he was very logical. He's talking really logically. He's not talking bull like he normally does. He's not like, it's just very, I'll tell you what, because I can cause a lot of trouble, and it's probably best for you guys if you want to get in there. He's so weird, because when Hillary Clinton went to the lunch when he won, she was invited to the lunch. It must have been so hard for her. So her and Bill were sitting there, and they filmed it. And Trump was saying, oh my God, I want to, please, Hillary and Bill, stand up. I just want to thank you guys so much. They were good sports. I really appreciate, he couldn't be kinder. And then he talks, then he gets in the office, how do I get her arrested? It's amazing. It must be hard to be him. Okay, so, and then this morning when I woke up, I usually like to hit my guides up first thing in the morning. I just want to tell you real quick. I don't know who prays or how you pray or a certain way to pray, but I heard pray. And I heard pray for all those that are connected to Trump and for Trump. Because, and I've told you guys this before, and it was emphasized again to me, in this chaos and this absolute devastation and anger towards him, we create more of the same. We're going to have to lay down the sword. Remember, they told me they used to do shh and lay down the sword, because the more we get all tied up, I think it'll help once he loses, because you all know that he's gone, but he's pathetic. It's pathetic. So they said, please calm down. Please pray. That's the exact words they said. Please pray. So prayer to me is just talking to your higher self and saying, may he exit stage left in a healthy manner. I don't know. So I wanted to look at that dream that I had standing, and this woman was not the same woman that when I won as president. She was a different woman, but she was long dark hair, and she was short. I'm 5'6.5", okay? So with shoes, anything with a little bit of a heel, I'm 5'8", 5'9". So I was towering over her. She was pipsqueak. Tell me what I can tell everybody about that dream. He was night and day. He was very kind. It was weird. He was just talking very matter of fact, I'll get out of everybody's hair if you could just make sure. He may try the move of getting Pence to pardon him, letting Pence take over and then getting Pence, but it won't matter in the state. So it's like Biden can only do so much. I see Twitter totally getting rid of him, by the way. What does that mean? Will he make a deal with Biden? I just heard no. Okay. And then I'm going to sit down and really concentrate on who's going to win all these. We got so many coming up. We're almost there, you guys. Oh, my God. So it starts off with the page. So there will be some communication. There's some communication, some battling, some adjustments, some negotiation. Okay? Evil intent. Not going to make it. Not going to make it. See, he doesn't even have ex-presidents that'll stand up. Nope. And money-wise, he's taken a lot of money out of his campaign to help pay his legal fees. So all these people are giving money. He canceled a bunch of commercials he was going to do in Arizona. It's almost like he doesn't want to win. It's really weird. So that's what I see on that. Okay. Now, I want to look at Kellyanne. You guys were asking, what's the real reason she left? Now, let's take a look, see. What's the real reason Kellyanne left? What's the real reason Kellyanne left? Dogs are out there just, mama. I'm just the most horrible mama. It's not hot out there yet. It'll be hot though. You wait. Wait for it. And I thought my hummingbirds were gone. They used to come and feast. I had this beautiful hummingbird feeder. And I used to have to replace every week. I still do. But I didn't see anybody. But this morning I saw a bunch of them. They weren't over here. They were up in the trees over to the left of me. I have a big redwood tree in my backyard. Okay, so tell me what I can tell everybody. I gotta tell you what I'm getting. I feel fake. I feel she's fake, which we know. But I feel she doesn't like Trump. But she went in there and did her duty. She just knows how to spin things. She's not a very good person. So that stuff about her kid not liking her mother was true. Ooh. There's unhappiness here. Now, she's not going to get... Ooh. She knows Trump's going to lose. She wanted to get out of there before it's demolished. She knows Trump's going to lose. But I don't see her. I see she's like ruined. Her reputation is ruined. But I don't see her... being optimistic, being happy. It just feels like she may be invited on Fox News for something. Fox News is going to get all tore up, you guys. Hold on one second. Let me let them in. Took a second out to let the dogs in. So anyway, she is going to be, a lot of these people that were working with him are going to, like in history, not good people. Like that lingering stuff with Hitler, that kind of energy. You stood up for this horrible person. So that's what's going to happen. Okay. And listen, they haven't come back yet with some sort of thing for checks for the economy. And I thought for sure in September there might be a check. So let's look at the economy. I'm writing down what I just talked about, you guys. Trump deal. And I also, real quick, I want to mention, and we're going to pull winners today too. I wanted to mention Joyce All Knowing video. I just found her. She's very relaxed. I think you guys will like her. There's so many good readers out there, and I'm having so much fun. At first, I wasn't watching them, so it wouldn't mess me up, but I noticed that I get what I get. Sometimes it's not the same as them, but I get what I get. So, Joyce All Knowing, I think you guys will enjoy her videos. Lena Rodriguez has done a couple of good ones. And, just went blank. Forgive me if I forgot you. Lena's good. Diane's Tarot's good. Marianne Revealing Light is good. Violetta's good. We rocking. I'm 36,000 subscribers. Thank you guys. Okay, so I just want you to remember that part where I said they might try to make a deal with Trump just to shut him up. I know people will be upset, but in a way it brings more peace. So I don't know if the deal would be taken, but I feel he'll struggle outside of the White House. And I also feel because of him, there'll be a lot of things. Falwell talks about that they're going to have things to make sure you keep these crooked presidents out of office. Everybody wants to be with their hands down. You know, everybody goes in acting like they're all for the people, but once they're in there, they get too comfy. We're going to have to shorten their terms, and, you know, they get better health care, and they get it for the rest of their life, I think, after they serve a couple of terms, which is great, but is it fair? That's what's going to happen with the monarchy. You know, they got all this money, and eventually people will be like, why are you sitting pretty and we're sitting here suffering? That's what I'm going to tell you. Let's look at the economy. Let's look at the economy. I want to say hi to my cousins, my sister. 107 out here. My sister lives just down the road. We just chillax in the house. You know what I'm saying? I got plenty of food. That's all I gotta say. Okay, here we go. My cousin Regina, Steph, Sue. I got a new gang in my writing club. Hey girls, they're watching too. I won't say their names because their first names even because they didn't say. You can say our names. Yeah, remember I told you September. And just like I told you on my last video, I felt there was, remember I was like, well, it went up 500 points. I told my guys, I thought you said there was going to be a little bit of deflation, and they showed the balloon again with the pen like I did before. So there's another little deflation. And it's weird because my friend Dan, who helps me with my videos, he said, you know, it's weird. I was driving into work and I saw that balloon. So here we go, you guys. There's negotiations. We're sort of stuck financially. We're in you know, he acts like it's the best stock market. We are in such debt. It's not even funny. Okay. So again, something's going to shake up Wall Street. People kind of go cray cray. Did you hear France is going back up with the numbers on the virus? So please pray for France. We got the Ten of Swords, which means it's sort of out of our control. Well, here's the new beginning. Here's the people coming in to help take over. And when the new presidency, the new administration comes in, they're going to reel it in. They're going to make sure things are fair. What is it? Bezos is like $1 trillion now. No, they're going to say, you know what? You're going to have to pay a chunk of that towards the American people. And then we will have better times. And I almost feel it's a female. I don't know if this is Warren, but I feel it's a female that'll really help move us forward. And it's just like Clinton did. The wealthy had to pay more. And that's what's going to happen because they're going to be able to help pay down that debt. They're going to be able to help create new beginnings, to help people have insurance, get people sorted, get jobs going. Because if you know, remember what I said about September, we're starting to see the evictions. My son, he said down the street, he doesn't live in the same town as me, but he said there was just like all kinds of for sale signs. So mostly condos. So like I said, if you don't sell by November, don't sell because it's going to be pretty bad. And then we're going to rally back up. So I don't want you guys to worry. It's going to be okay. We're going to come back stronger. But we're also going to come back stronger as far as making sure these presidents don't take advantage. Okay, so now, you know, the trash talk he did about these poor military. Will he get away with it? Will Trump get away with saying they're losers and suckers? I feel somebody really major is going to come out and say, yeah, I heard him say that. Even that gal that they thought was going to be VP, everybody said, you think she'll step in? What's her name? Nikki Haley. I never saw her stepping in. And she picked the wrong person to stand by. She even said, you know, Biden needs to remove his comment about Trump because he never said, oh yeah, he did. He called them losers. I see other people coming forward, you guys. Ooh, and then Cohen's book come out. We'll take a quick look, see. It don't hurt. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and real quick, you guys. Dang, I don't have her name. There's a gal that writes me on Twitter that's struggling with cancer. So my next video, I'll talk about her. But I do have a very dear friend who I used to babysit. I've known her 50 years. And her name's Marianne. She has fallopian cancer and came back. So she's on this chemo that's kicking her butt. Her name's Marianne. If you guys could say a prayer, you know mass prayers work. It really is fantastic. So if you could say a prayer for Marianne, I'd really appreciate it. She's a doll, and I feel so bad because she's just clinging on. So I read her cards, and it's just like with my friend, my buddy Tris, you know, they all said he, you know, it was really bad and he'd be lucky to make it, but he made it. I see her making it, but it's just really tough. Ovarian cancer. Every time I hear ovarian cancer, I think of Gilda Radner. Okay, so the military. I feel the military is turning on him. I think I might have said this to you guys before. I think the military is pretty much done and dusted. The military. The military. This is the end, you guys. This is the thing. He was already going down, but this was the final blow. No matter how he tries to put this back together, Humpty Dumpty has fallen. People really don't trust him. People do not trust him anymore. Yeah, this was the final. This was final. I don't want you even to worry. And guess what it starts off with? The Nine of Swords crossed by the Two of Swords. So, yeah, it's getting ready to happen, you guys. But that was the final blow. Did you see those boats that were sinking? That were the Trump boats? And what's really sad is that apparently Facebook is allowing these people on that are, if they hear of some sort of protest, somebody on the news today said it could be 40 college students, and they'll show up with these hundreds of guys wearing guns. And this will continue even after Biden, but Biden's going to go in and remove it. The thing is, you guys, I know you have a right to protest, but right now, because of him, I'd say just batten down the hatch and wait till he's out of there. Because I understand it though, but it's almost like, why feed him? Why give him any kind of, it's like when you get into divorce and you start acting out, not that I would have. And they're like, see, she's crazy. You see why I left? Because she's crazy. So anyway. So the military really, and I kind of have that feeling this is it. Okay, now we've been reading on Cohen until we're blue in the face, but I can't help it because I'm really excited. Any difference with Cohen, or is it a nothing burger? He's kind of happy to do this. He's got to be careful, though, because people want him gone, but they'll just call him a liar. You know how they do. Oh, well, you lied to Congress, so you... And hello. Did you see right now they're running with Pelosi in the one person in the beauty parlor, and that's all they got. That's what I tell them. I say, yeah, on Twitter, you know me, I'm always telling them all. I said, that's it? That's all you got? To all the Trumpsters, that's it? If they are pushing this and making this happen so bad that he's the one that had the rally in Tulsa and caused all those people to get sick. He's the one that says the virus is a hoax. Why are you worried about... And by the way, she hasn't been arrested for anything. She doesn't grab people by their privates. Anyway, Cohen. Remember, I saw him doing interviews. Remember. I'm going to have to get off pretty soon because after this, I'll get my winners because I'm going to be doing Sterling in a minute. Cohen. Is it a nothing burger? It changes his fortune. Like he was tight with money. It's more battle. He's going to give something for later. A little something. A little treat for justice treat. Justice will be served, you guys. Okay, so because of his book, some more stuff's going to happen. And the angel of light and mercy is standing there. It's got to be done. It's something to do with money, you guys. And here's disappointment. He's going to get hit hard. Cohen is, because of all the other fellow Kool-Aid drinkers. But he's going to do good, and it's going to create chaos. I love it. I love it. All right, let's get the names. We're going to pick 2 names today. And you're going to call me at 415-246-6268. Leave a message or text me at that number. Don L. Don L. And the next winner is Nadine, area code 407. Don L and Nadine, area code 407. You guys are the winners. Yay! You know she's doing good. Did you see she just did a wedding? Girl, that's what I was talking. I want to say hi to my friend Mark Rhodes, who's always backing me up. Mel, he lost a couple of family members. Mel Dorr, my psychic medium friend. Hi, Mel and his husband. And I want to say hi to my friend Ron. And everybody, you guys take care. I'll be back on with Sterling. And I'll talk to y'all later. Ciao.